I hope a lot of us now know that a lot of people with big tummy might be fibroids or something. So it can even be more humiliating, demeaning, annoying, frustrating, saddening when you walk up to her and say, oh, you're expecting a baby very soon. Right. Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's good to be interacting with you in this video. I'm going to try to make it short, sweet, sharp, but very sensible. And today I'm talking about womb watchers. Womb watchers. People, is she pregnant? She's looking pregnant in this video. She's married for 1 year. How come they're not giving birth? Something. I'm suspecting that she's pregnant. No, we've not seen her pictures online for a while now, so she must be pregnant. Or people that literally come into comment sections and ask. The two people we are talking about today, those of you that do it out of tasafu, those of you that do it out of love, those of you that do it out of genuine ignorance, are here for you all today. Right, so I'm just going to give 4 quick points about this, again in the spirit of keeping it short and sweet. All right, number 1, this woman is not married to you. She's not sleeping with you. Why are you looking for the offspring, the fruits of what you did not plant? Is it your field? Is it your farmland? Is it your harvest? What are you looking for? I think it's important that we learn to give people their space, give people their privacy, respect people, especially when you're not close to them or you don't know what is happening in their space. There are 1,000,001 other things that you can talk about. So a newly wedded couple or a young couple, apart from the fact that the woman isn't pregnant or the couple hasn't had a baby. Or how's marriage been? What have you enjoyed about it? What do you think about ABC? What are some things you do to help the intimacy in your marriage? How do you keep up with your busy schedule? There are like so many things. What's the weather like? What is it like living in the UK? Like so many things. Where's your wedding dress? Do you still have your wedding dress? Did you rent it out? Or are you going to rent it out? Are you going to keep it? Do you want so many things. Are you people coffee people or tea people? What makes you guys laugh? How do you relax? I'm giving you ideas or conversations to have, especially with your faves and your celebrities online. Just ask. I remember my babe soon. Who's going to start with that one? But if they do a live session and they say ask me any question, try any of these options and leave sensitive topics like how come I've not seen your pictures together online? How come you've not had a baby very soon? Or maybe they've had one child and they haven't had another one, and there's been the child, maybe their first child is about 3, 4, 5. This baby needs a burro. This baby needs, who's going to be playing with this baby at home? Yeah, don't. Some topics are sensitive, some topics are private, and which brings me to my second point. There are different reasons a couple might not have had children yet. Sometimes it's a personal decision. We don't want to have kids until 2 years, until 3 years, some people until 4 years. And I know people like that, right? People I have counseled, right? And they have specific reasons. Some people are in the heat of exams. Some people are dealing with medical conditions. Some people are dealing with emotional conditions. You people are still the same people that if they give birth and they're not treating the children well, say, what is the point of bringing children into this world and you don't know how to take care of them? Some people are dealing with childhood trauma as adults, and they need to take care of that before they start having children. Or you people see someone who has a big tummy. I hope a lot of us now know that a lot of people with big tummy might be fibroids or something. So it can even be more humiliating, demeaning, annoying, frustrating, saddening when you walk up to her and say, oh, you're expecting a baby very soon. Just leave it alone. When you see a baby, when they post about it or they tell you about it, all glory to Jesus, right? But don't ask, because you don't know what is happening. You don't know what sensitive chord you might hit or strike if you start poking on about it. All right. Number 3, I know that there are people who inquire out of love. I don't know if there are many people, but hey, let's assume they are, right? And maybe these people are close to the couple, or maybe they're just even fans, followers, observers, and doing it out of love. Fine, that's good. But what's the frequency at which you ask? It's not like you're watching their ovulation calendar and period calendar with them. Every month you're asking what's happening, how far, you don't show, has it happened? Did you see Mrs. R, Mrs. Rosa? What do people call your period? Or, don't ask frequently. And then don't ask deep and intimate questions frequently, especially if you're not too close to them. Is it an infertility issue? Is it your husband? Is it you? Your sister too hasn't given birth. Is it a family thing? Do you go for mountain prayers? Don't be intrusive. Don't ask too frequently, and don't ask very intimate questions. If they wanted you to know certain things, they would have volunteered that information to you. But if you feel you're really close to them and have strong relationships with them, at some point, after thinking it through, you can go ahead to ask. But let it simmer, right? Let it simmer. And then finally, for me, I find that a lot of people, and I've been there myself, where we actually talk about things more than we actually pray about things. We are asking about these things, and yes, maybe it's part care, but a lot of times it's part gist, part update, just part of life. And For you, it's just one of those things. But for them, it can be a very crucial, core, sensitive, tough part of their lives. So it's not enough for you to just talk about it or ask about it. Are we praying twice as much as we are asking? Are we praying twice as much as we are trolling? Are we praying twice as much as we are gisting about them behind their backs? I think if we put a lot of more energy into praying for them, it will do a lot more good. Now, what are some things you can do to help apart from praying? If you're close to them, ask them, what do they need? How can you help them at this time? What do they want you to do? If you find a book that you think is helpful, medical or spiritual, share with them. If you have success stories of medical stories, medical testimonies, or maybe testimonies of people who have been waiting on God, share those stories with them, uplift them, encourage them, all right? Encourage them to enjoy the other aspects of their marriage, because marriage is more than having children. I mean, I would often or now and then say, if you never have children, do you believe that you can still have a happy marriage? Some of the things that we look forward to so much, again, topic for another day. If you go into marriage and realize that the husband cannot do, what are you going to do, right? Hey, we got married as virgins, so we never tested it out. So what now happens, right? So encourage them with success stories, encourage them to enjoy their marriage, encourage them to see the good in their spouse. And of course, they are worth more to God than babies, worth more to their friends, their family members, their colleagues, and their church community, more than having children. And I know a child is important to them, and you might not be able to even negotiate with them that any other thing is more important. But just try to remind them, because in the long run it pays, because they have a bank of things that they can hold on to in their process of waiting. All right, I hope this has helped a bit, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But do share your comments, share your thoughts, and reshare this video if you think it has been helpful. Adios.